Welp.
What am I doing? Welp, here I am on YouTube with another daughter. Yes,
What?
that's true. I have 3.
There are 3.
This is my youngest daughter, Katie. And Katie agreed to do some reactions with me, similar as I've done with my other daughters, where I pick some songs and she's going to pick some songs and we're going to react to a variety of different music right now while I've got her here. So I'm kind of excited about this. I know nothing about some of the, actually there's one person that we're going to do that I know something about, but these other ones, I have no idea who they are. So Mac Miller, tell me a little bit about why you picked Mac Miller.
So as a music producer, when you look into a lot of Mac Miller's work, you know, the beginning of his career was super like frat rap, if you've ever.
I don't know.
It's like, you know, the basics of rap, you know, influenced by like really kind of not super creative stuff.
Okay.
As he got further into his career, his albums became more specific, more creative based, and then like towards you know that he passed away in 2018. Well,
this guy did?
Mac Miller. Yeah.
Okay.
He passed away in 2018, right after the release of his Swimming album. And then once he had passed, his family composed a bunch of the songs that he had been working on for this album that was supposed to work coinciding with the Swimming album. So there's Swimming, and then the second album, Circles. So Swimming in Circles was the whole concept.
Oh, okay.
But both of the albums are super different. This song that I'm going to show you is produced by Dame Funk, who also worked with Mac Miller on the Swimming album. And a lot of the stuff that he does is really groovy beats, like interesting background stuff. You'll see it when you listen to the song.
Okay.
But the stuff that he worked on right towards the end, towards his passing, was some of the most creative and not anything like his original, I'm a rapper, you know, beginning of the career. It's
exploring,
really explorative, and like the lyrics become more and more meaningful. But this album, The Divine Feminine, was his take on love overall. And as he worked on the other ones, it was about other specific emotions and what they meant to him.
That's better than I would have even been able to attempt. So at trying to explain something, that's cool. That gives lots of context. I'm sure that the people watching this are like, we already know all this. Just get to the song already. Cool. Well, that's great. I am looking forward to listening to this. Here we go.
You feel like you're alone with
This clip is from Good Will Hunting.
Oh,
you have a soulmate,
I was like, I know that.
somebody who challenges you.
Good Will Hunting, good movie. If you've never seen it, go see
Opens
it.
up things for you, touches you.
No, I'm saying to my audience,
Oh.
go see Good Will
Can't
Hunting.
get back to that, no. You'll never have that kind of relationship in a world where you're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. You can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
Yeah, are you my soulmate, my angel? What do you want with me?
Progressive song.
Too high,
Gets
Progressive.
better as you
slow
listen.
pace. My eyes closed, your body all I see. Nothing you're too divine for my human mind. When I'm with you, what do you do? Bring me to life. No matter what, one day everyone dies.
Great sounds. Great sounds.
Yeah, say when you're gone, what will you leave behind? Yeah, do I belong? Sometime soon, there goes my mind. You're the one to show me divine love.
And you hear that voice in the background, it's Ariana Grande.
Oh, really?
So they were dating at the time of him producing this album.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
When the stereo plays our song, sounds so clear. Baby, where'd you go? What's so wrong? I'm right here. Yeah, why do you stay on my case? I tried to make you feel okay. Do you know I'm in pain? I give you clothes, you misconstrued. You continue to push me far away. Why don't you call my name? It's like you forgot my face. I just want to taste of everything you made of. We ain't
Nothing.
cut the strings of my balloon. Watch me fly. Yeah, till when are you coming?
A lot of variety.
Free my mind. Are you happy with your life? Can I come and satisfy? Open up, let me inside. When you take off all your clothes, I'm under your control. Rolling up, you get me high. You're the one to show me divine love. Where was you when I was lonely? My divine love. When the stereo plays our song, sounds so clear. Baby, where'd you go? What's so wrong? I'm right here.
Huh, cool.
That might give you a little insight to the music I like.
No, what I liked about it, I kind of like how do I put this? So I'm not like a rap fan by any
Yeah.
stretch. And so I
knew that
So
going in.
like and what I mean by that, I've heard some rap, and I don't listen to a lot, but like when you go to the gym or whatever, and people
Yeah.
are playing rap, they play it in the gym. There's stuff that I hear, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And what I don't like about some rap is when it feels like people are barely even like saying words sometimes.
Yeah.
They're just like they're just talking almost. They're not even rapping. Like really good rap, when I like rap, is when somebody's like expressive and creative and they're saying things that really they're
Yeah.
they're resonating with. And when they're just like talking and you can barely, and they say like the same phrase 40,000 times and you're like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
This has a lot of emotion. You can hear
Yeah.
it in his voice. You can hear that. I mean, there's, and he's got enough. He understands music enough to be able
Yeah.
to sing with it. So he's singing, and he's there's plenty of understanding of where the music is going. Like you say, it builds. It kind of
Yeah.
fills in that sound over time, and so it really does have. By the end of the song, it's very powerful. It does have the strength, and then of course the context. You telling me all
Yeah.
that ahead of time made me go, oh man, it's too bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, a lot of the work, when you look back on his stuff, especially starting from earlier than even The Divine Feminine, you listen to the stuff and you're like, he kind of knew, like he didn't know that he was going to die, but he wanted to make sure that whatever he did leading up to it, you could listen to it afterwards. Or even if he didn't, like, a lot of the music I have found personally, I'll listen to it and I'll be like, it's like he wanted it to go on forever. And so much of the fan base of Mac Miller stemmed from people listening to his music after his death and going like, this guy was a genius. And a lot of it really shows, especially further from this stuff.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this. She knows what she's talking about. She's you're going to be becoming an audio engineer.
Yeah, I'm at school for audio engineering and music production, so
Yeah.
I know a thing or two about sound.
That was really cool. Like, I really enjoyed that. I think that's something that I want to explore a little bit more and find, to understand. It's a good way to introduce me to Mac Miller. And yeah, no, I think I would be able to fumble my way through an explanation to somebody else about Mac Miller. If somebody said, "Oh, what are you listening to?" Mac Miller. I was like, "Oh, I know something." I reacted to a song.
Well, I started out as an Ariana Grande fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
But found Mac Miller through it because they dated and a couple of other things. Like, I just sort of accidentally was listening to his music. And then when I was working a job, it was the one artist. Like, it was just a crappy serving job. And it would get to the end of the night. And even though we had all kinds of people working at that place, we would put on Mac Miller at the end of the night.
Oh.
And it was just sort of this one thing where, like, well, just put on Mac Miller and we'll all be happy.
Just to, like,
to please
calm
everybody.
down and like keep everyone. Oh, that's really cool.
And we were working some crazy shifts. And as soon as you put that on, you were like, okay, it's the end of the night.
Oh, that's cool. Good context.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you, Katie, for giving us that insight and showing me Mac Miller. I appreciate that. It really helps me fill out my understanding of music and understanding of who people like Mac Miller are. Mm-hmm. And if you like that reaction, you're welcome to look below and all the things and click the buttons.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you very much. And we'll see you on the next one.